Okay, I'm joined by Kevin Hennessy. Kevin, first off, thanks very much for the invite and the talk.
No problem at all, anytime.
Yeah, Boyle Sports Irish Derby semi-final night. How's the competition going?
Sure, look, it's fantastic, isn't it? It's building up to be one of the races of the year, at least of this year anyway. The second semi-final, and to have a runner in it, and it's what it's all about. And look, we'll need a lot of luck, and we're an underdog, but at least we have a free swing at it, and we'll give it a good go.
Yeah, and talking about your runner tonight, Jet, what do you make of the race? Obviously one of the best races we've seen anywhere really, you know. What do you make of your chances, and what do you make of the race in general?
Yeah, look, it's a fantastic race. It's worthy of any final, and just to be part of that six, it's very, very intriguing. And look, he'll need a lot of luck. He'll need everything to go his way, as will a lot of them. Though I don't think there's room for any mistake in the race. He's probably the strongest finisher in the race, I would say, or one of them anyway. Even off a brilliant break by his standards, I still think he's probably going to struggle to turn in the first 3 or 4 positions. So I can't see how he won't have to pass 1 or 2 to qualify, but he's capable of doing it, and if the gap's open at the right time, he's got a chance. And look, he's in there with a chance. If everything gets a clean run, he might be up against it, but look, I'm hopeful that he'll put his best foot forward, and if it's good enough, well and good, and if not, well, I wish all the qualifiers the very best of luck.
Yeah, and other than your own runner, what else has taken your eye in the competition? What, if it was not to be your own dog, what would strike you as the possible
I think
winner?
Ariel has done everything that has been asked of her. I know she had a cloud over last week, which nobody wants, but it was, forget that was even hanging over her. Even if she was on her A game, last week's performance was unbelievable, and the week before was just incredible. Explosive Boy is as good a dog as I've seen all year, and she's beaten him the last twice, and beaten him on merit, in my opinion. I don't think there's been any hard luck stories in the 2 outings. So for me, I think she's been the one that's really grabbed this competition by storm. And look, I really hope from a Boyle Sports point of view and a greyhound enthusiast point of view that she can keep going, because it's incredible to see her when she's in full flight. But if you start me, where do you stop? You have Explosive Boy, Jack's Little Thing, Ballymac Fair one coming back, the thing Susie Sapphire in November 19, who is eligible for the Puppy Derby next week, and she's already the Oaks champion, Puppy Oaks champion, and then they're all in the one heat. So all about 10 in the second semi-final, I think is going to take a lot of stopping, but I wouldn't put anyone off Scooby Princess for Jennifer Donald. She's running brilliantly as well, and the local runner there, Thomas Buggy, Carrigain North. I could name all 12. It's been a fantastic derby. From a Boyle Sports point of view, we couldn't have wished for any better, and fingers crossed everyone gets looking running tonight and get 2 good clean races, and the best 6 go through and qualify, and we'll do it all again next week.
Yeah, and you've got a few other runners on the night as well.
Yeah, we've got Battle Cry. She's an old warrior. She's in a 5-2-5. She's well drawn in 1. I think she might be a tasty enough price as well. It's going to be a tough race for her, but she's in good form. We've an eye on Derby final night for her, maybe in the 750. So this is just to sharpen her up a little bit. But I think she'll run with credit. We've also got runners in Limerick tonight. The Cambridgeshire semi-finals are on down there. JT Japani's been running really well. He takes on Great Name That in that semi-final. I think Great Name That might just have a little bit too much from early, but if I could follow him around, I think he could qualify. And Bob Ollinger, a dog that Dara Dewan, who'd be a big help here in the yard and going racing, and a couple of his mates own him, and they're looking to have good crack with him. There's a competition coming up there in a couple of weeks, so it's just more for a look around now and with an eye on that. So yeah, we've 4 out tonight, and fingers crossed they'll all come off safe and sound and give a good account of themselves.
Yeah, and you're still enjoying your work with Boyle Sports?
I love it, yeah. I can't complain, especially this time of the year when you have the Derby on. It's like going up to Shelburne. It's not really a work night, is it? It's brilliant entertainment, and I love it. I wouldn't change anything. So yeah, all is good at the moment.
Yeah, and how about the behind you?
Yeah,
Who it is?
Well, they're all young horses now. I'd leave that to that. I wouldn't know the breeding of them or that. I just enjoy them when they're here. They all have lovely temperaments and personalities to them. So look, what started off as a pet project a couple of years ago with one horse here for a bit of fun is sort of snowballed, especially with Heaven Help Us, and this is the result of it. This is the rearing facility for pups, and there's at least 3 paddocks with horses in them, so it's a combination of both.
Yeah, thanks very much, Kevin.
No problem. Cheers.